What did you ask him? Is
Nothing.
He ready? Okay.
You know ESPN at Dell State?
Yes, I've been telling you it was coming this
dope.
week. First Take is there. They're going to be at the game tomorrow. Norfolk State versus
Huge
Delaware
game.
State
Okay.
University. We will be
Shout
there.
out to Delaware.
Sean Jackson,
Low, low.
Michael Vick,
Yes.
coaching against each other, and they're playing in Philly Stadium, right?
Yep, at the Eagle Stadium, Financial Field, Lincoln Financial Field, and I'm doing
Built by Cheryl McKissick and McKissick. Okay,
Black woman.
fifth generation black woman-owned construction
so
company.
black.
Dropping the clues bombs for Cheryl McKissick.
Absolutely.
Okay, go get her book right now, The Black Family Who Built America.
Okay.
Yes, and make sure you guys tune into our socials because we will be there at the game,
Yeah,
me
we'll be
and
at the
Envy.
game.
So we'll be all over talking to you guys. I'm having a tailgate before the game. I'll be posting that to social media as well too.
Now I set you up at Hampton. You know, we
And
had go karts,
Envy,
we had
I
everything
got
right,
you.
set up the right way. Golf
I
carts,
got
everything.
you,
It's gonna
Envy,
rain
okay?
tomorrow. You better not have me out there in the rain.
We're good. And after party at Mr. Ivy's for the grown folk. Okay.
Hey, I know that's right.
Yes. Okay, so let's get into some more sports and some other things. So Clarissa Shields has taken her time to respond to Laila Ali.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, y'all remember last time we talked about this because Laila Ali said she was going to answer the question, but
Yes.
didn't fully answer the question of whether they're going to fight or not.
Mm-hmm.
I think what we said before is true. I think that they're drumming this up for a fight. I've asked, but of course,
Okay.
anyone gonna tell me that. And I'll give you the reason why after we take a listen to all these things. So let's take a listen to Clarissa. She posted a 20-minute YouTube video, and in that video, she starts off by clarifying how the beef started and how we even got here from her point of view from Laila's Breakfast Club interview. Let's take a listen.
Before this interview on the Breakfast Club with Laila Ali, me and her were very friendly. This is what ignited the entire beef.
Well, I don't think there's anyone there for me right now that would actually give me a good challenge. I'm not somebody who sits back and complains about things. You know, I think everything happens in due time. You got Clarissa Shields now, who's an Olympic champion. She's a young black girl, came out of Flint, Michigan, lived a hard life, went through a lot. She went to the Olympics, won twice. Women's boxing wasn't in the Olympics when I fought. She actually fights at the weight class I fought in. And she's doing great. Women's boxing is getting some good attention.
She claims that I took this out of context. And one thing I will say, she wasn't just saying that I wasn't good enough to inspire her and to give her a challenge. She was saying that all the women who were currently boxing could not give her a challenge.
Yes. So then she goes into, because you remember in Laila Ali's video, she said, look, I gave her advice. I supported her. I did all these things.
Yeah.
Clarissa Shields says that advice was not good advice. It was actually body shaming. Let's take a listen.
Laila Ali came to the Olympic Training Center where I was training for the Olympics at, and me and her developed a big sister and little sister relationship. And now I wonder if it was even genuine because she gave me bad advice. She told me to stay amateur and win as many Olympic gold medals as I can because there was no TV exposure and no money for women's boxing in the professionals. I went against her advice, and I was the first woman to make $1 million in women's boxing.
Well, I ain't hear the part about the body shaming part, but what if we speaking on that? She was telling her like to tighten up, like, you know, muscle. You know, you're a little loose. You know, you got a little cellulite
Well,
going on.
I have Laila's the advice Laila claims she gave to her, which is what she posted in her first video from 12 days ago. And I think it was to that point of like to tighten up. But let's take a listen to Laila's words.
Now, someone's gotten way too comfortable dragging my name and even using my father's name to get attention and clout. Now, in case you haven't heard it, her story is that I didn't support her and I didn't pass the torch because of my jealousy and envy over her accomplishments in boxing. She says that I disrespected her and I started talking about knocking her out simply because I was bitter that she's outdone me. When she asked for advice, I gave her valuable branding advice and boxing advice. I told her about the challenges that I faced fighting at 168, where there was limited competition, and I suggested that if she decided to turn pro, she should consider going somewhere around 148, where she would have more competitive challenges. I told her she should hire a nutritionist, trim off that excess body fat, and get into elite next level shape. I pointed her in the right direction, and I had high hopes for her. But of course, at the time, I was not aware of her divisive, vindictive, and malicious nature. And she's been on a mission to ruin my reputation ever since, simply because she heard me make a comment that was not about her and she took it personal.
Yeah, so that is advice that Laila, that was 12 days ago.
I don't think that's body shaming, right?
No,
if
it's
I'm a
not.
boxer, you're a
It's like
boxer,
I'm
I'm
just
saying
telling you.
straighten up.
Trim some of the excess fat off.
If that's the
yeah.
case, then my trainer, Dr. What was Chuck Norris? Chuck Morris?
Chuck Morris.
Chuck Morris, he be
Yes.
body shaming me all the time.
I know.
With your arms.
That's why you got your nose job? Take a little fat from around the nose.
Yeah.
Then you get a little fatty tissue removed from around your nose.
What you did to your arms?
I ain't do nothing, moms. I work out. What's wrong?
He
What's wrong
toning
with
them though. He building a little muscle.
I will say the third piece of whatever this conversation is going to be, it needs to be Clarissa and Laila Ali on somebody's podcast talking to each other, okay? We heard Layla's part. We heard Clarissa's part just now. Go sit with Akin Barak, sit with Andre Ward, go on All the Smoke, whatever the next convo
Come
is.
to the Breakfast Club.
Whatever the convo is, it needs to be with each other because we see what we're doing here. We're drumming up excitement for this fight.
But she got a second part, she said. Remember, she said there's 2 parts.
But here's my thing, and this is why I think that this is all just a promo that we've been saying, because
It's a promo.
in that yes, I said it the first time.
No,
you
I
love
did,
to say what I
but
didn't
you
say,
didn't.
and I
But
can
go
drop
ahead.
the video because we record everything here.
I
But
said it.
anyway,
I
back
definitely
to
said
what's
it.
important. In that first video, Laila said
You crazy.
that,
You going crazy, yo.
I know
But
she is, but it's okay. It's okay.
In that
Let her
first
go.
video, Laila said that she was going to be dropping that second video soon. Like part 2 was coming soon, and she's going to directly answer the question. And then it never dropped. That was 12 days ago. And now Clarissa has dropped her video. And I reached out to Clarissa when Laila first dropped and said, hey, let me know your response. Let me get it exclusively or however you want to do it. And she said, hey, I'm training. I'll get back to you. I didn't see this. I want to take a look. And then boom, this video comes up. So I feel like it's just like a slow rollout, but it's getting to the point now where it's like we need an announcement.
They're going to box.
Now, Clarissa did
This is
say
clearly a rollout for a fight. As I said when Laila first did this, it's clearly a rollout
It's a
for a
box.
fight.
They're going to box.
Clarissa did say in this video too, because Laila said that she tried to spar her and Clarissa was basically running from that. Clarissa says she's down to spar.
If the offer is still on the table, we can still spar because we all know that you're not ever going to get inside the ring and fight against me. Nobody thinks that Laila Ali can beat me in a fight. She doesn't think that, and neither does our peers.
The peers that she mentioned in this video were Shakur Stevenson, Terrence Crawford. She put in one of Muhammad Ali's like alleged grandsons and the ex-wife that's like, that supports her.
Oh God, yeah.
Yes.
I'm here for it. If we can see Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, and we see Manny Pacquiao getting back in the ring, we see Manny Pacquiao and Floyd allegedly about to fight. I don't have a problem with any of these spectacle fights.
Yeah, I would love to see it.
I like boxing. I don't care anymore. A spectacle is a spectacle. If they want to get in the ring, let them get in the ring.
I think
but
it's time.
the next conversation needs to be between them two on somebody's podcast, so we can see them, having the discussion with each other.
Yeah. Other than that, I feel like it dies out after this because so much like back and forth, and I said this and you said that and this and this.
We need one more part though. We also need to see a Laila sparring video. Remember how Mike Tyson used to put them videos out when he was hitting the pad or something? We need to see Laila hitting the bag or something just to be like, oh shoot, Laila still got it.
We ain't seen
something.
Laila in a minute. I think Laila's training.
No,
I think
longer
Laila's
than
training.
that.
I think she's training. I think she's training.
I don't think Laila fought in like 15 years.
I think she's training. I think it's gonna be.
But that's what we need to see.
I think it's gonna be an announcement.
We need to see a video from her in the gym.
That's what's going. She's gonna drop that video. They're gonna come here to the Breakfast Club or where else, and then the fight is gonna be announced.
I know that's right,
They're
man.
not coming to
You
Breakfast.
better manifest it.
Everything started. They both keep mentioning how everything started here. Why not? We
Laila's
can
been up
bring
here.
Akin here.
Clarissa's been up here, of course. Why not?
I mean, that would be good for us, but they're not going to do that. Okay.
They might.
Well, whatever is going to happen, we'll be tuned in.
Yes, and happy birthday to Randy Jackson. And I'm not talking about American Idol Randy Jackson. I'm talking about Michael Jackson brother. And did y'all know that his name is not even Randy? It's Stephen Randall Jackson.
Well, Randall. So Randy is short for Randall.
Yeah, but his first name is Stephen. So why didn't he just say Stephen Jackson?
They
Or
might
Steve?
in the house.
Probably so. All right, you're right. But happy birthday either way. Happy birthday.
All right. Salute to Randy Jackson.
He is 64. Yes.
Okay. All right. Charlamagne.
Listen, 4 after the hour, we need to discuss why YNs need to be labeled YNs for the protection of us all. Okay? Right? We'll discuss.
All right. We'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hold up. Every day I wake up. Wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?